Good morning, accelerators. It's Diane Spadola, and today is Traction Tuesday for February 2nd. And I help marketing challenged solo business professionals get more and better clients through simple relationship marketing habits. I like to think of myself as making marketing fun for people that like fun more than marketing. So today I want to share with you 7 things that you can do even during a pandemic to grow your business. Finding the mouse is always like the biggest problem. Okay, so the first thing that you want to think about is you want to be a source of knowledge for your people, okay? So you are the expert in whatever it is that you do. Whether you're an entertainer, whether you're an accountant, whether you're a project manager, whether you are an architect, whether you're a nurse, it doesn't really matter. But you have a special skill set of knowledge and you need to put that out into the environment. And as you put your expertise out into the environment, which is what we call marketing, then your clients, your perfect, ideal, sweet, and scrumptious clients are going to respond to that. And then they're going to come looking to you for more. We call this content marketing. All right. And it doesn't mean that you have to publish a book or create a 50-page article or you have to be interviewed in the New York Times. What it means is that you have information that is helpful to the people that are seeking you out, and you just need to figure out how to get it to them. So I encourage you that if you have something that you would like to share, that you create and share that information with some sort of downloadable freebie. You would have that on your website, you would post it on your social media feeds, and you would ask people to either click on a download or send you a personal message in order to request that. And it could be tools, templates, an article. It doesn't even have to be an article that you wrote as long as you credit the author, but it's something that they're going to find useful and it's not promoting your business per se. Thirdly, you can consider personalized gifts and handwritten notes. And I think of those two things as actually kind of mutually exclusive. Excuse me. Primarily because in the time of the pandemic, you may not have the resources to be able to shower your VIP clients with as many gifts as you have in the past. But in this sort of environment of disconnection and an inability to communicate in a human way, because everybody's online right now, everything's being done virtually, a handwritten note is almost kind of a vintage way of speaking to your VIP clients. So split your VIP clients into little tiny buckets, write 1, 2, 3 handwritten notes a day. You can do it while you're watching TV in the evening. And I promise you that those clients will come back with a response that you'll find unbelievable. Your relationship with them will get so much tighter, so much faster, not to mention the fact that you're reaching out to a good friend. Fourth, you're going to use social media wisely. And all I can tell you is that, especially now when there's so much noise in the environment, you don't want to be posting on social media just for the sake of posting. All right? You need to do it wisely. You need to have a strategy, and you need to have a goal of what you're hoping that those social media accounts are going to do for you. And if you don't have those two things, a strategy and a goal, I wouldn't participate in the social media frenzy. But I don't necessarily think that that's the way that you should go if you're trying to get your business known in the local area, if you're trying to get business known amongst global ideal clients. Social media, for the most part, could be a necessary part of your marketing plan. but you want to do it with a goal in mind. Don't just post a post. It just adds to the confusion and the noise, and it's not going to resonate with your ideal client type. I encourage you, if you're in the sort of business like the professional services, or you're providing a professional skill that your clients are corporate or business oriented, that you connect on LinkedIn. I designate 10 minutes of every day to not only investigate what my connections are posting on LinkedIn, and I use the word investigate sort of, I want to know what they're interested in. So I want to know what they're talking about, what they're teaching about, whether they got promoted, whether they're having a birthday, whether they published an article. All of those things, I call it linking out. And when you link out on LinkedIn, what you'll find is that those connections will come closer to you. The other thing that you can do is you can actually make a search to look for people that are in your ideal client category. In any case, if you're going after businesses or corporate individuals, you definitely want to have a profile for yourself. You want to have a profile for your business, and you want to do regular, consistent linking out. That tends to be the biggest problem with LinkedIn, is being consistent. Don't drop in there one day and then don't visit the site for another 3 months. You want to be on there on a regular basis, and it becomes a very professional social media tool. The other thing that you can do that will help your colleagues and your clients is give testimonials, rankings, and ratings during this time period. If there are businesses that you frequent that have done a fantastic job of making you feel safe, continuing to deliver their services, make for an easier transaction, any of those things that we're in business for, help solve your problems, introduced you to somebody else, enabled you to get supplies that you need, whatever it happens to be. If you have business that have done a good job of that, especially in this time period, you want to comment on their social media, you want to send them a testimonial, you want to rate and rank them. I say give, ratings, rankings, and testimonials before you ever ask for your first one. Then you can update your website. Obviously, one of the things that's really important to put on your website is the situation of your business for whatever the current lockdown or restrictions are in your area. Do you have office hours? Can people come in off the street? Are you seeing people in your actual office address? Or are you doing all of your work from home? And I would say go ahead and show them. Show a picture of where you're working. If you have to wear a mask to be working in the office, when you take that picture, wear a mask. It helps tell people that you're following the proper safety protocols. If you're working at home, you might invite people into kind of your back office and give them a look at behind the scenes of where you are. That helps to build credibility, trust. It helps you seem like a real person as opposed to a distant business professional. And then lastly, and the number one recommendation that I have, because it's a platform that you own, it's an asset that nobody can take away from you, and it's something that none of your competitors can do in an equal way, is you want to establish an email marketing plan. So these are 7 things that you can do. And overall, you want to keep a couple caveats in mind. Be sensitive to the fact that people are struggling. People have kids at home. People have spouses at home. People have more on their plate than they've probably ever had in their lives. And there's also some emotional issues going on with people who have either lost their jobs, lost loved ones, taking care of people that are sick, or in my case, not being able to visit their parents or loved ones because of the inability to travel and because senior facilities are not open. You always want to put the customer first, put yourself in their shoes, and think about how they're thinking before you ever try to sell or promote yourself. Most importantly, you might think that everybody out there is aware of what's going on with your business. You might think that they know that you're working remotely. You might think that they know that you're only doing half days, or that you're homeschooling in the morning, or that you're only doing Zoom calls and that you can't talk on the phone, or you can talk on the phone. It's really important to address the frequently asked questions about your business up front. Don't make people go looking for the information, trying to find if you have a COVID business schedule. Don't make people look all over your website to find the phone number to get in touch with you. Make it as easy as possible. Think of the top 5, 6, 7 questions that somebody would like to ask about your business before they do business with you, and make sure that those are positioned front and center on your website, in your social media accounts, and in your email communication. I encourage everybody to find creative, humorous, and entertaining ways to keep in touch with your ideal clients and people that are prospects. And the reason that you're going to do that is because business, schooling, supplies, taxes, economy, unemployment, all of those things are basically negative. So let's focus on the positive and give people a reason to smile, a reason to laugh, and a reason to communicate with you. So that's what I have for today. Now let's talk a little bit about the news. First and foremost, let me see if I can get this off. Okay, so if you want to know what we're doing and you want to see all kinds of good stuff, you definitely want to join the group, which is on Facebook, called Accelerate Your Success. You do have to answer a couple questions in order to get in, but then I approve you, and you can have access to all the free resources, little video trainings, documents, all kinds of stuff in the files section. And actually, you can just kind of poke around in the group and find all sorts of things that are going to help you market your business in a simple and easy way. I'm not a high-tech girl, okay? I like to keep things simple and easy, and I like to make things routine so that it doesn't become a big issue on my to-do list. So that's what I teach. If you look in the group, every Tuesday, I do a little promotion for a thing called the Taco Tuesday Resource Guide. It's actually a set of documents that are about tools, apps, software, almost anything that will enable you to have more opportunities as a solo business professional. It's all clickable links. It's expressed in a PDF, and you can go get it out of the files section in the Facebook group, Accelerate Your Success. We update it every 6 months, and we just did a recent update in November. I ask my members in the group, or my students, if you will, to give me the apps that they can't live without. And that's what ends up going into the resource guide. So it's not what I think is fantastic, it's what all the members think is fantastic. Traction Tuesday, which is this video series starting new today on February 2nd, appears every Tuesday at 10 o'clock in the morning. And you can find past issues of my video blog, which used to be called Thursday Afternoon Tune-Up. You can find those on my website, which is accelerateyoursuccessprogram.com, and it's under Thursday Afternoon. There's 100 episodes there that contain tips like these ones, and hopefully there'll be something of interest. You can binge watch from the beginning. They get better as they go along. When I started, didn't know so much about live stream, but you could also search through the titles and find the topic that you're interested in. Please connect with me. I love to hear from you. The joy of me being a coach and a marketing consultant is that I get to help people solve their problems. People who are overwhelmed, people who don't like marketing, people who consider it drudgery, people who just want to do their work. I know what that feels like, but I can teach you the fun things to do that'll enable you to move your business forward without having to go back to business school. So if you want to connect with me, go to LinkedIn, look me up under Diane H. Spadola, go to Instagram. My Instagram business site is Diane Accelerates. And then if you're interested in getting my weekly newsletter, which starts this week, I think we're going with the name Weekly Traction Tips in order so that you can move forward, get unstuck, and accelerate your business. That newsletter, I'll put you on the list with just a simple email sent to me in a DM. Past issues of the newsletter you can also find on my website. So it's under the blog as opposed to Thursday afternoon, which is all videos. And then lastly, if you are interested in learning more about a closer relationship with me, one-to-one coaching, or one-on-one training, then you want to check out the driver's seat. It's not open right now for enrollment, but it will be. And you can put your name on a waiting list to be the first to hear when we open the next session. The driver's seat is a small group coaching membership site that you pay for like Netflix. Okay, so you pay a small amount of money monthly and you can participate, and all the recordings are there for all the trainings, the Q&A coaching calls, and all the guest speakers. So check that out at the website that you see on your screen. Today is February 2nd. Today is Groundhog Day, if you want to do something with that in your social media accounts. It's also Eat Ice Cream for Breakfast Day, Tater Tot Day, and my birthday. I will see you in the group. Don't hesitate to say hi. Thank you for watching.